Live from the CLOC Global Institute, this is Around the CLOC with your host, Tom Rice, and co-host, Kevin Clem.
Good morning, Las Vegas.
Welcome to Around the CLOC, the only place where a legal operations segment this week might sound more like a primetime drama rather than a 50-hour-a-week desk job. I'm your host, Tom Rice, CGI newbie, Senior Legal Director at TravelPerk and British Import. Now, I may be new, but I've saddled up for this ride with a community pillar, a CGI veteran, and a man that's seen more policy changes than I've had hot teas.
Why, thanks, Tom. I'm Kevin Clem, Chief Growth Officer at Harbor. But today, I'm pleased to be your anchor man, having just landed on the chopper in from my home in San Diego. Now, Tom, I know this is your first CGI, but I've been to every institute since 2016, and I helped develop the first ever CLOC maturity models. So I don't quite know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal. People know me. I'm very important. I have many leather-bound CGI programs, and my penthouse suite at the Aria smells of rich mahogany. But enough about me.
Oh, thank the Lord. Shall we just get to the headlines, Ron?
Well, that escalated quickly, Tom. Yes, our top stories of the day. Legal ops headlines that'll have you wondering, are we leading the charge or just charging our devices? Pause for laughter. A group of legal ops pros started a petition demanding that we outlaw the catchphrase, do more with less. The suggested replacement? Great Odin's Raven, here we go again. Next, legal ops pros in the UK have started mapping their workflows in ancient ruins, claiming that's easier to understand than company processes. Or shall I say, processes, Tom. And finally, 90% of legal ops professionals wish for an undo button in real life. Top scenarios include sent emails, hastily signed contracts, and every single conversation they've ever had with finance or procurement. Tom, back to you.
The news that just cuts through the facts. Thanks, Kevin. Now, many of you who are new, like myself, or are returning after a little hiatus, are probably wondering about how to make the most of your time with us this week at CLOC. Well, we're fortunate that CLOC board member Dan Yee hit the street yesterday to find out some insights, tips, and tricks from returning CGI attendees.
This is Dan Yee coming to you live from the hallways of CGI 2024. I'm here looking for attendees who can tell us what is your best CGI tip.
See what's available, start conversations with new people.
Just be friendly and meet people.
Drink a lot of water, because it's a very, very long day.
There you have it. Adam, what is your best CGI tip?
Find the sessions that interest you, go to them, ask questions, follow up with the people who presented.
Make sure you stop at every vendor booth.
Make friends with folks and, reach out to people, connect with folks on LinkedIn.
Be here.
Don't drink too much.
Make sure you get your sleep and don't do anything too crazy.
Okay, hydrate. Hydration station all the time.
Talk to everyone and definitely go to the after parties.
Friendly people here at CGI 2024.
Thanks, Dan. Some great insights and tips. Now, Kevin, as a seasoned CGI attendee, I imagine you're a treasure trove of conference wisdom.
I am indeed, Tom. I am indeed.
Well, perhaps you could help me out with something. I'm struggling at the moment with Multi-platforms, notification anxiety. I need to be in 3 places at once. It's my next session, my next brain date, or drinking opportunity. How can you help?
That's fascinating, Tom. You could just download the CGI app, because studies have shown 60% of the time, it works every time.
Smart. I like the look of that. A benchmark app.
Yeah. Honestly, Tom, the most important tip is to have fun, enjoy learning from the community, and don't get stressed if you can't do it all.
Great. Thanks, Kevin. Well, whichever way we're notified, we have an action-packed agenda today. Kevin, has anything caught your eye?
Frankly, Tom, I'm in a glass case of emotion just trying to decide between all these amazing sessions. But if I had to pick one, I'd say I'm quite intrigued by these so-called brain dates. I've always dated women, but I also am quite fond of cerebrums.
Your take on brain dates sounds a little obscure. But I also understand that CLOC, as a Forbes 500 major entertainment business, also has its own mascot.
Mascot, you say?
Yeah. Or have I...
Cue the mascot.
I'd like to be under the sea, in an octopus's garden, in the shade.
Oh, Cloctopus,
He'd let
you're
us
the
in,
best.
knows where we've been.
So, CLOC community, if you're a newbie who's feeling overwhelmed,
or a veteran whose heart of ice needs to be melted,
take every opportunity to give old Cloctopus a high 8.